Hi, welcome to Be the Sunshine by me, Ayla. So, first off, this is going to be my spare room slash like guest room slash this is where I'm going to paint stuff. So, I'll start out with writing I love you, Mama, because I know that my mom is always going to watch my videos, and yeah, I love her. So, she gets some love in every wall. And then I like to write something that I wish to have in the room. So, on this wall, I wrote joy. The other walls, I wrote other things. The ceiling is like a dark blue, and I was thinking of doing like a starry night on top, but ceilings really aren't my thing because I'm short. And then I did a purple on one wall and a dark and light blue on the others. So it's a very eclectic room. Or no, two purples, one blue, one white. Now this wall does not look white. But I remind you not to buy the cheap paint. This was Walmart brand. And it took 5 coats. 5 coats of paint. Even on the edges. Just painful. And that was Kiwi visiting. She likes to make an appearance. She doesn't like to leave me alone. The girls were stealing my rollers during this process. My clean rollers, the fresh ones. They decided it was a chew toy and killed one of them. And then I took it back. And they kept sneaking it away. So maybe I'll catch them in the video. But I didn't. Now here are the leaves to the multiple plants, flowers, creations that I'm making. Yeah, this is just parts of the leaves because they're going to be multicolored. I don't remember what the green is called, but maybe I'll write it in the comments or something later. And here's me coming back again. And this is just white added to that green. So it took a couple of coats too, even though it was like high quality green mixed into the low quality white. Yeah, usually my rule is if the paint is cheaper than $25, then it's not going to be good quality. Unless it's on sale. Like, you can get your colors on sale. Whoops, my dogs are fighting. Or no, they're not. Oh, they're stealing each other's bones. That's what my babies are doing. This is while I'm recording. But, I mean, recording the voice. Whatever. You don't care. Yeah, and these are the bottom of the leaves and stuff. And you'll see there's going to be like, I wanted to do like earth, wind, and like sunlight. So, you'll see as it goes. And then these all took multiple layers that I tried to crop most of it out of the videos so that it's not too repetitive, but you'll just have to enjoy it anyway. And let's see, what else do we do? Oh, some movie magic here. welcome back. Now we have little Miss Kiwi visiting us, and give her some pets, give her some love and some kisses. And we gotta get back to work, Kiwi. And this is the start of the wind. The wind is light blue, and I believe it was called Everlasting, like everlasting love. This was supposed to be the symbolism of the wind. And it was very hard to do because I was really liking the leaves and I didn't know if the blue would mess it up, having this big streak through the center, but I drew it out on paper and it looked kind of cool, and I was like, just do it, Ayla, just do it. And then there's, the big purple circle that you didn't get to see, but, just a circle. A kind of like a free-handed circle. That's why it's a little wonky. And then little circles, buds, and voila, there's wind. And you gotta drink some water, stay hydrated. And that's for when I mess up. It's latex paint cleaner, washing spray stuff you can buy at your local department store, hardware store thing. And this was the first flower I was doing. And this is the first time I've been like freehanding flowers on the wall. The other ones I did in the other murals in my house because I'm weird. I did a different method of doing the flowers, which was drawing them on acetate paper and then projecting it onto the wall. I tried to do that method in this room, but the projector was too close to the wall, and I had been, drawing my cards for a while, and I was like, I can do this. So this is actually a water lily, resemblance of a water lily, and I thought it came out really nice. It took a couple layers, and I just had to sketch it out and stuff. And I know these aren't water lily leaves, but, it's art. It can be a little free form. And then you gotta do like all the lines and dashes and stuff that make it like look a little bit cooler. And there was one petal on there that I regret, but I couldn't wipe it off because it had already been on there too long. And that stuff only works on wet paint. And I was gonna repaint it white because that's annoying. And that was me turning up the video because I was like, should I erase it? What should I do? But I left it in there. We'll see if it annoys you as much as it annoyed me, but it didn't annoy me in the end, so it was no big deal. This is a little sketching, doing like the lines and stuff and the flowers to make it look cooler. This is the part that kind of like makes it your own type deal kind of sketchiness. I don't know. I feel like that's what makes it more artistic or whatever. What separates the men from the boys. And that's Kiwi again. She loves to visit. She's a good little pup. Watch my humming be like copyrighted or something. That'd be funny. And then a little picture of the room. It's me starting the peonies. These are like little buds, and the bud is partially behind the leaf, which is the only area in which I use like this kind of method. And then I liked a little bit in, a little bit out of the white and the purple, and it was stressing me out of like which one took the center of the circle there, because you say they overlap, because I'm a weirdo. And then I was trying to figure out if I needed to paint another purple circle to make another peony on the other side there, but I figured it out in the end. Yeah, so more lines and stuff for the peony. Maybe next time I'm do a mural, I'd zoom in on that part a little bit more. But whatever, you can go watch a video of me making some cards and then you see how a peony is made. It's just like a little circle, it's front of a bigger circle, it's front of a bigger circle. So these are some more little buds, and the outlines of this area I did in a dark purple, and then the outline of the water lily I did in a dark blue, and then the stem was in that light and dark green when it intersects the blue line stuff. Now this is me eyeing up to where to do the stems. Then, yeah, we got all the stems worked up. This is me contemplating whether or not I could have an all-white peony. It was, like, very troublesome for me. So, I took a break for a little bit. And decided to do this little daisy type flower, like a coneflower type daisy. So, the coneflower's got, like, little petals. And this is the big, the center part. I should learn the scientific name, shouldn't I? Those are the petals. I know the scientific name for the petals. So they're just loopy loops. And there was my second visit, or 14th visit from Kiwi. And I'm adding some texture, which is just like a bunch of like dots, basically. You kind of decide where you want the light coming from, and then you played where the light's coming from. And this is more like sketchy fun lines. That's the part I enjoy, is whenever it starts to like come together when you do that second coat. And that's Yeti. Visit from my Yeti girl. More sketchiness. Sorry for standing in front of the camera because I'm a goofball. I'm like, where do I need to stand? Oh, right in front. Yeah, that's a good idea. And if you ever wonder about my quality outfits here, these are my painting clothes, and they're pajamas. My pajamas are painted clothes. I don't know why. And yeah, the first day I started out with slippers on. I think this day I realized I needed to wear some sturdier shoes. And voila! That is the room after some of the flowers. This was another giant peony that intersected the purple circle, which is kind of cute. And then I didn't want to go up in the white section because I felt like I would have to like do something funky there or something. This was when my babies came to visit me for yet another time, because they're wonderful little girls and they love their mama. This was the start of my little kind of like picked flower. It's just a little daisy flower, but only has two big leaves that are kind of big, kind of not, because that's what gives flowers character, because they're not always perfect. This one could be one that somebody started to pick and they were like, he loves me not, he loves me not. And like they were like, no, I don't care or something, and decided not to do it. So that was my little baby flower. It's my favorite of the flowers. It's a little tiny guy. Then I decided there should be another little guy. So it's a little daisy bud in the purple. And then I did another big one that I didn't film. Well, actually I did film it, but it was out of shot of camera. And then these are some lines, some stem action for the peonies, which I think came out really cool. And this was me trying out a different method for the leaves, which was to use some like hollow leaves in addition to the big leaves. And I really wanted to do like an outline of a big leaf on top of the main leaf and the center flower, but then I chickened out. I sketched out with a pencil and was like, no, I can't do it, I'm scared. And I don't mind that I didn't, because, it happens. And a couple times here I go in and wipe it off and erase and go over it again, etc., etc. And then I was like, oh, well, you know what? I know these plants have to have stems. I'll work on the stems while I think about what to do about these darn leaves. So yeah, so painted that, and then did a little contemplating of whether or not they should intersect and be dark green, or if they should be considered hiding, like the other peony flower. You know, I make things difficult on myself when I don't have to. Then this was just lining up to where the flowers would go, which works out pretty well. Thicken things up, add some more stems. Then eventually I paint in that one over there that looks all alone in its sketched outline self. And then what else did I do here? Oh, I eventually added some more flowers. Added a smaller, oh, there's my baby. Added another smaller of the water lilies and another of the daffodils in the corner, because I didn't want 3 different flowers in a row. And that's all. I like the room. What do you guys think? Do you like it too? Share below if you do. Thank you.